So Needful Things is one that is a fan favorite that I've seen so many different book reviews where people just have this as almost a 5-star rating, if not one of their favorite Stephen King books. For me, I loved the ride of this one. I was very excited about it. I think my expectations might have been really high because of all those big reviews. And I loved it. I mean, it is one of those books that really highlights the small town to where you're going through a lot of different characters. In Stephen King, as I've said in many reviews, and you'll see in a lot of other Stephen King, book YouTube reviews, that he's very, very good at writing characters. So you pretty much move like Salem's Lot through this small town, learning about all the characters in the town, how they know each other, their resentments towards each other, their friendships, all of that kind of stuff, all the stuff that you would feel if you were in a small town. And then this bad guy comes to town and he just messes everything up. That stuff is all awesome. I just think it's one of those endings to where it's kind of like, oh, great, well, that's pretty convenient. And that kind of knocked it down a few pegs for me to where I'd put this at like a 4.2, to where it probably would have been like a 4.8 if there wasn't that ending. But I think that Leland Gaunt, the antagonist in this, is probably one of the best bad guys that I've read so far in a Stephen King book. And it really made me want to own a retail store, in a small town. It just kind of gives you that vibe of like, that would be pretty cool, aside from, what happens to people in the town once they go there. And that's all I'll say about that. But Needful Things is a really fun one. Again, if you like Castle Rock, it's the final Castle Rock book. If you like, the small town, character building reads, then definitely check this one out.